Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. How's it going?
It's pretty good.
That's good.
Just got back from a relatively long trip. The
That's fun.
flight landed at 1 this afternoon after 2 hour second leg, prior to which was a 5 hour layover, prior to which was an 8 hour flight.
So you got a red eye.
Yeah.
That's a fun one.
And instead of doing the smart thing and trying to sleep, I watched James Bond movies.
Any good ones?
I started watching the Daniel Craig ones because I had never actually seen them. I
Oh,
figured planes are a great chance to watch movies you don't really have a chance to watch otherwise.
yeah. When we flew across the Atlantic at one point, I watched Glass. You know, the third in
Oh,
that M.
yeah.
Night Shyamalan trilogy. And I'll be honest. I started watching it pretty early on in the flight, but by the end, the movie was so bad, and I was so tired that I was just kind of drifting in and out. And so when we woke up as we were heading towards landing, I had to reload it on the back of the plane seat or whatever, and watch the last like 10 minutes again, so I could actually make sure I remember what was happening. It wasn't just some weird dream.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what you gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't seen it myself, but I could see it going that way.
Yeah, I can't say I'd recommend it. I'd say watch Unbreakable and Split and be happy about it.
Hmm.
But those are both actually good movies in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw Unbreakable.
Bruce Willis way back when, yeah.
Yeah. But now that I've watched the new James Bonds, I kind of need to go back and watch the old ones.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because there's some things about the new ones I'm like, was it always like this? Or am I just like old and cynical? Because
Yeah, it
like,
really varied. There was a
I'm
lot of better
sitting
and a lot
there
of worse.
critiquing the banking practices of this evil banker.
uh, was that in Casino Royale?
Yeah. Where you've got this evil banker who doesn't diversify their evil in case there's a problem. You should never get bankrupted by one bad trade.
Evil diversification of evil funds. Yes.
Yeah.
Important.
He had no backup plan. He had nothing else to keep him afloat. He didn't even have any evil friends, such that he didn't have to close his short. Or cover his short. That's the word for it.
Yeah.
We have plenty of examples now of evil people who don't cover their shorts. Apparently, it's not that hard.
Yeah, so I've heard. Evil people.
And then the evil environmentalist with his evil plan to sell water.
Yeah, it's a little bit too close to home, frankly. Not evil environmentalists, but you know.
So yeah, I watched 4 out of the 5.
Okay. There were 5. Wow, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Casino
get
Royale,
to No
Quantum of
Time to Die.
Solace, uh, Skyfall. Skyfall was very good, I thought. Same with Casino Royale. Spectre was pretty bad. Quantum was pretty meh for me, but
Mm. Will this timer get the job done? I'm definitely going to need to invert it. That should get the job done. So yeah, just got back from Hawaii. Was there for about a week and a half.
Oh, nice. We wanted to do that, I think. Who do you fly with?
Delta. And so the entertainment was a little hit or miss, because on the way out, we got 2 of their free earbuds because I use Bluetooth headphones for my laptop, so I didn't have anything with a jack. And one of the sets worked, one of the sets didn't. And then the screen on mine, like the conductance was going bad, so it just kept hitting the back button randomly.
It stinks.
But the way back, it was mostly fine.
Mostly.
Yeah. When everyone was trying to watch it all at the same time, it kind of stuttered, like it was buffering to just load the files that it ought to be. Like it didn't have enough network bandwidth on the plane for all of the entertainment everyone was consuming. And so towards the end of, I think it was Quantum Solace, it would just kind of freeze and then jump ahead and then freeze and then jump ahead, and it didn't affect my ability to follow the plot.
Yeah. Yeah. That movie had problems.
So what was the biggest problem for you in that movie? Because I know what my biggest problem was.
Okay. Well, I'll be honest. It's been a while.
Sure. So you've got a girl whose family was murdered. He saves her from doing exactly what she wanted, because she would have been thoroughly and viciously murdered had she done it right then and there.
Right.
Then fast forward to Bolivia, where you have evil environmentalist trying to get a piece of paper signed by an evil warlord. Yeah, they find out that it's not oil. Everyone thinks it's oil, especially the evil CIA. But it's not oil. And then them finding out what the plot was didn't matter to either of them.
Yeah.
She wanted murder, and his solution to every problem to that point has been murder.
I mean, yeah, we have a license to kill. Suddenly everyone starts to look like a willing target.
So go out to desert and make a hotel explode.
Yeah, that's what you do. But yeah, I think I watched it the once. I don't think I've ever watched it a second time, because I just was so thoroughly unimpressed by it that I just kind of I can tell you my past me thought that it was not very good and it just felt kind of half baked overall. Like I need like a couple more run throughs of the script maybe before they went to production. And I think the writer's strike is what hit Quantum of Solace, as I recall.
I'd explain why it was so short.
Well, was it short? Was it only like 2 hours?
It was barely 2 hours. Like, I don't think it was even 2 hours.
Okay, because it's been like a while since I've seen it, and yeah, Bond films, as time has gone on, have really just started sucking the life out of everything. I mean, there's so much they want to do in their 2.5 hour runtime. They're great movies, but they are so long. There's actually a Saturday Night Live musical bit this past weekend about talking about I want a 90-minute film, and it showcases all these great movies that are 90 minutes long, and then they bring up Sex and the City 2 is over 2 hours long. Why? Just why?
Just why?
And frankly, it's got a pretty good point.
Hey there, Jamie. How's it going?
How's it going?
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. We're going to move this operation. Where are we going to move this operation?
Okay.
Where's my X?
Okay, at some point... my booby or gas bee will turn my diamond bee into a wither bee. Unless it did already. No. So I just have to let this do its thing for a while, I think. In the meantime, I will go ahead and load this chunk.
Load that chunk. But yeah,
Oh God, like, whatever.
the most ridiculous thing to me in that movie was the fact that they used the hydrogen fuel cells in a country that didn't have any water.
Yeah, don't hydrogen fuel cells, I mean it's electrolysis of water to do, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You take it, you zap it, you get hydrogen and oxygen. I'm sorry, but in
Really?
Bolivia, where you've got a decent amount of oil, you'd probably run your cars on gas, and even if you had like external generators for your hotel, you'd use diesel.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I
no,
mean, you,
no, they're like, let's use the most flammable thing we could possibly have because our writers need to explode this hotel.
Hinden, what? uh, yeah. So you watched Spectre as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one just felt like it was trying too hard.
Yeah, and like, I don't know if it was because it
It
was a
was.
long flight and all that, that I didn't catch something, but it felt like the whole time they talked about his name and, oh, that person's clearly dead. Them and their father. I'm like, am I supposed to recognize that name? Because I don't.
I think it's they tried to get into like the James Bond deep lore kind of stuff, and it just didn't work because 99% of people don't give a crap about James Bond's past or lore. I mean, the extent that we saw in Skyfall was cool because it came roaring in, it made a point, it did some cool stuff, and then it let you go on with your life and forget about it. Whereas this one had like deep, insightful impact of sibling relationships and whatnot. And no, I want to see some stuff blow up. You can talk about this, but blow more stuff up, please. Thank you. What was I doing?
Need more storage.
You could do like I do and just keep building more drawers.
Well,
I'm sure
I
it'll
need
never.
to upgrade my drawer because my drawer isn't big enough to actually handle what I'm trying to put into it.
Isn't the answer to that just more drawers? That's what I do. I'm sure it's not going to come crashing down on me at all later.
See, the thing is, if you upgrade the drawer, then you don't need as many drawers.
Not if you have a ridiculous variety of stuff like I do. But yeah, I understand if you're limiting your stuff to certain things, that would make sense.
Well, it's not so much limiting as that's all I'm interested in. Okay, so that's that. Unfortunately, that is the wrong type of thing to put there.
By the way, if you need any heads from anything, let me know. I have a pretty sweet severing sword now.
Mm-hmm.
A severing 5, which is like the max you can get.
Ooh.
I know, it's pretty sweet. Oh, we were also while we were gone, we were exploring the Undergarden, and it's actually like got some stuff in it now. Unlike before when
Nice.
it had almost nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is George doing today?
What isn't George doing today?
we're just gonna go stare at his bee again to see if it's ready yet, and it's not gonna be, and he's gonna go do something else. Maybe I could
Yeah, that
replace
sounds
these
about right.
stupid bamboo bridges that aren't cool anymore.
You could make them all wider.
Can you make them double wide?
Yeah, we figured that out, that you can make them double and triple wide. It just has a little bit of trouble right at the end of the bridge. Because it doesn't know that it should be open on 3 side, like 3 wide or 2 wide open.
Okay. Netherite bee, check.
Nice.
You turn ender bees into wither bees.
Yes, Mac. It is a little odd, but Frog is in the process of moving. And so whether he's here at all is still a little up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
That is not where I wanted that. Where's my axe? How about we just build up a little bit and then just place it?
Okay, time to refer to my Bpedia briefly.
So, what did you want to go to Hawaii for? Like, is there anything in particular, or is it just go in, soak up some
I'm pretty
sun and some whatnot?
just general, like never having been kind of thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see the sights and visit a volcano and eat some delicious fish and go swimming in the ocean and stuff like that. Fun stuff.
Sure.
All the fun stuff. Was that the purpose of your visit, more or less, or?
We actually had an academic conference right at the beginning of the trip. And so Starship Bunny gave a talk and led a panel. And then we had the week afterwards for... It was more vacation than travel. I tend to talk about them as 2 separate things. And so when I go traveling, I want to see all the sights. But when I'm on vacation, I want to not do anything. I just want physical and mental separation.
Sure.
And so that's mostly what we were going for, was we haven't taken a good break from things for quite a while. And so we took a nice little break and enjoyed the food. We did end up taking a hike. It was more than we bargained for. So we turned around and instead of going the full way. But it was fun nonetheless.
That's cool.
Just pick it up. Had to lament the prices because, I mean, that place is ridiculously expensive in the best of times.
Yeah.
And we live in these times.
I hear you.
But we got a relatively reasonable place to stay. That is not how I wanted to place that pedestal. I forgot they go in the direction that you place them. Hey there, Nox. This voice is not the person you're watching, but that's okay. And I don't know if we have Buildcraft. We have Building Gadgets, RF Tools Builder. We do not have Buildcraft.
Nope, no Buildcraft. Sorry.
I can't even read Dinosaurs.
Hello, Rhinoceros, and hello, Nox. People in my chat. Feels weird.
A little weird.
Uh, yeah, I'm playing with my buddy Lightbringer. We usually there are also buddy Purple Frog plays, but he is not on today because of moving and such. He may join us later. However, if you'd like to see both at the same time, you can go over to Lightbringers, Lytebringr. He's a good guy, and I encourage you to check out his channel because there's actually a bit more conversation going on over there. I do appreciate you stopping by over here, though.
It's just a tiny bit of conversation. It's just Mac.
Hey, he's cool. Don't talk about Mac.
I mean, he is worth like 17 viewers.
Hey, you hear that, guys? You got a lot to compete against.
Download this pack. What is the point? It's a kitchen sink. You do whatever you want.
Oh yes, it is.
If you're not good at self-direction, there is a quest book.
Yes, there's a quest book, or if you hit E to pull up your inventory, it's even up in the top left, up here under quests.
And then
Welcome, get started, building.
If you
adventure,
need a goal, we can totally give you one. Where, let's see. I think you should go for the Ultimate Potato Challenge.
What is the Ultimate Potato Challenge?
Ultimate Potato Challenge. You need to ship, create 2,863 each of potato crates, capacitatos, tiny potatoes, baked potatoes, poisonous potatoes. That one's tough. Cod and chips, fish and chips, which is different, mind you. Steak and potatoes, stuffed potatoes, potato knish, a tiny potato mask, and wild potatoes. That one also seems hard. But yeah, you might need to ship them because it says click to submit. So yeah, you need to ship 2,863 each of those different potatoes.
And where does one find that challenge?
Under challenges.
Oh my gosh, I had not even seen challenges. must have been new for 0.21 because I definitely didn't know this before. Let's see, so I gotta murder an Ender Dragon first. Doesn't seem too hard.
Not that bad.
But I'm busy. Busy doing what? Busy remembering that I was going to do stuff with an Ender Bee. Ka-ching. And find out what Ender Bees eat. Chorus Flower. Okay, good. They can all go in the last slot.
And Redanosaur says, no, it's been there for quite some time. Keep in mind, right, and that we didn't upgrade the server for a while. And so we were playing on... we were playing on a version where you couldn't make an apiary because of the state of the bees. Before that, I forget what the weird quirk was that it just wouldn't do. So we don't keep up with the update progress. So is expert mode worth it? You like Sevtech Ages progression style? I don't know what expert mode is like. I know that Generic B played it a bit and seemed to enjoy it, but he seems to enjoy a lot of things. It's hard to know what to take his word on.
I'm gonna put that soupy bee back into storage because I don't need more soup. I have so much soup. If you ever want mushroom soup, I will give you all the mushroom soup you will ever want.
If you like pain and enjoy some challenge, then 100% recommended. That sounds a bit like Crash Landing. I did like that pack back in the day. Focus. Right, I need a timer and I need to invert it. Best way of inverting a timer into this thing. Probably just a block with a torch and then invert into it.
So the netherite bee.
Good old mostly vanilla redstone.
I'm watching this Ender Bee
Uh-huh.
because I have the beacon right here. See,
Uh-huh.
the thing is, I don't think it's not saying it's active. Will an inactive beacon still keep my Ender Bee from working, or do I have to toggle on one of these effects to make it tick down?
What do you mean by not working? The only thing the beacon does to the Ender Bee is keep it from teleporting away.
Yes, that's all I want.
Yeah, you don't even need to power it.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. So I've been hiding my Ender Bees in bottles because I was afraid that I would glance away from them for a second and then they would all suddenly disappear.
Yeah, because I've got a beacon on top of my apiary, and I have never powered it, and my Ender Bee never escaped. It's more than I can say for my Gold Bee.
Okay. Oh, you lost your gold bee? Oh, as again, just to reiterate, any bees you want, I'm sure I can make.
Yeah, I'm
Well, any
fairly sure of the same. The only one that I think I'm missing that I might want is the Slime Bee, and I'm pretty sure I can just go to the Undergarden for that.
oh, the clogged bee or the slime bee?
The slime one, because they put some of the normal overworld type bees over there as well.
Okay. I have a slime bee laying
I
around somewhere.
I think the creeper bee is also over there.
The beeper, yes.
Yeah, it's good old beaver.
Hilarious.
Okay, so there's that. Here's this.
Well, we're not sort of saying it has to be on, but if it's working for light, then it has to be working for you, unless it does say that the Ender Bee only teleports at night.
Oh,
Back in here, right?
yeah, I'm in the
Or
end,
no,
so
no, sorry.
mine might just never teleport.
Or no, it only teleports during the day. That's my bad. Got mixed up there.
Ah, interesting. So yeah, don't take my word for it. I'm in the end. They might just never teleport.
Okay, well, I do have 2 extras in bottles, and I do know where to find them in the overworld. So if it manages to escape, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I'd just rather it not. Why can't you be good?
Okay.
You know, I have enough wasabi. I don't need to do the wasabi anymore. I have so much kelp. You don't even know.
20 ticks is 1 second. How long should I have this wait? Probably a full minute. So that is 0. Multiply by 6. There we go.
Let's see. Need 2 blocks and a wither rose and some carpet.
Okay. So now this should tick once per minute.
Ender Bee has 800 ticks to go, so
And
I have
let
plenty
some
of time
coal
to
out.
run around and do stuff. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop.
Unfortunately, I do not currently have any coal.
Oh yeah, like I said, I have 2 extra Ender Bees laying around, so if it doesn't work, I can just toggle it onto something cheap. And for however long it takes for me to succeed at my plan. Yeah, I lost my sentence halfway through there because I'm trying to do two things at once, and that clearly doesn't ever work.
Never. Why would you
No,
even
never.
think you could do
It's
such
awful.
a thing?
Carpet. Well, I go gray. No.
Oh, I don't.
Purple.
Didn't
Yes.
want to put 64 in there.
Purple? Yes.
Oh, I didn't lock it either. Lock it.
I have so much Gabbro cobblestone.
Okay.
It's Wither Rose, yes?
Wither Rose, the black
That-
one for the dark bees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I don't got none of them, so I'm gonna have to go dig some of them up.
Where are you gonna do that?
They're located in the Nether, yes?
Maybe.
Okay, let's find out. Boop-a-doop-a-doo.
I'm not sure which biome they would be in though,
Wither Rose.
because I think there might be an overworld biome that has them. There's maybe a small chance that there's a nether biome that has them.
Well, they come from wither honeycombs, but however, that's recursive, so that won't help me.
Yeah, good old vicious cycle.
Okay, looks like you get a wither rose by finding a wither rose. Love it.
Or the old-fashioned way,
What's
by
the
having the
old-fashioned?
wither explode somebody for you.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, so if the wither kills like a chicken or a zombie, it'll leave a wither rose where it was killed.
Oh, by the way, just for the record, for those watching, I know very little about Minecraft, and I depend on both Frog and Light to guide me along. I have not played Minecraft before when the Wither boss kills a mob. Grump. Grumpity Groo. Everything I've learned from Minecraft, I learned by stumbling through this insanely complicated mod pack and by asking lots of stupid questions of Light and Frog. So, you know, settle in. You're in for a long ride.
And I personally really like just the exploration into the unknown of just so many random things. Like, how was I supposed to even know that?
Ooh, apparently I drank some honey at some point. Good. Good. I finally put in that expansion for your backpack that auto feeds you. And I've been finding a bunch of random junk that I have not eaten yet and just close my eyes and tossing in there.
Yeah, I just always have spider eyes in my backpack, so I don't want it to auto feed me.
You know, I was walking along and just enjoying my day. My tummy grumbled slightly, and suddenly I felt a mechanical arm shoving a spider eye into my mouth. Before I knew it, I swallowed it, and now everything is terrible.
Okay, let's actually set this to 20 ticks.
Alright, you can go in there.
Such that
Save you for later.
we can see whether it's working. And it is not. Why for you no work?
Oh yeah. The quest system you guys have in here is definitely that's in there has definitely provided me a lot of help. Like just like going from point A to point B. I mean, here. Yeah, last time I was focused on magic because it's cheap and easy and ridiculous, and I've done so a bit here, like, but not nearly as much because and you know, bees, because bees are wonderful.
Yay, bees.
I can't get enough bees. I mean, I've only done refined storage in order to make my absurdly uneconomical system of drawers to put all my random junk into. Yeah, but I've been having a great time with it, frankly.
And we gotta say, it's really helpful for Frog, who is not here right now. Because he's just very driven by quest books.
Yeah, I tend to have a bit of a problem where, like, okay, I've been given an open world, now what?
Whereas I don't have that problem. I build myself a giant castle.
Yeah, if you haven't seen his, yeah, you should check out his castle. It is absurdly huge. Good place to start a base. Good place to start a base. I mean, frankly, best way to do it: find a mountain, dig in, enjoy. Otherwise, find an open area, build up, enjoy, and then dig down later. Ha ha ha! Digging, strike the earth. Yeah, I tend to follow the dwarf fortress theory of, you know, find a place with even the slightest rise in Z level and just go horizontally into it as far as you feel like.
Probably ticking too short of a tick.
Rosewood sticks. Okay.
Yeah, probably need a repeater.
Find a biome that has stuff you like, or alternatively, do what Frog did and find a village that looks fun and build into it.
That is a fairly common thing. That way you don't have to build buildings if you don't like building buildings.
I gotta get a wither to kill something. But to do that, I have to find a wither. I don't want to do that. I still want to feed my plants. Gosh. just gonna poke around for a while, see what happens.
And like, if you really wanted one, you could come here and get a Wither Rose from here.
Have you beaten up a couple withers?
I've got a Netherite bee and a Wither bee and all that. So
Well, how do you get there first? How do
I
you get
did
the
beat
first?
I did beat up
Okay.
a Wither the old-fashioned way because I wanted the Wither Roses, but I also needed the Nether Star for something. I don't remember what I needed the first Nether Star for. Probably the apiary. Oh yeah,
actually, my base.
there are those nice
Yeah, my
little
base. I started
shacks.
from a shack that was found. Here's Frog's area. As you can see, he took whatever original town this was and expanded it, and has his own little tree base here. It's pretty sweet. And he has decided to make himself a sky lake because why not? And a series of sky river with a series of locks that then go down into the river over here, and it's pretty sweet. And he spent a lot of time putting this together, and so I don't want to touch it too hard. But there's some really cool stuff going on here. Whoop. There's his bees. Hello, Frog's bees.
Okay, so now okay, still too quick.
Now,
Maybe
the reason I'm using the astral portal is because I am 2 time zones away from the server, and whenever I try and go through such as like a nether portal, it times me out, and I end up with encased in rock somewhere, and I then have to go find my body, and it's not fun. So that's why I've just set up astral portals everywhere. I'm going to go to Lights and steal one of his Wither Roses because I'm lazy. Because he's got a good.
Since it's dropping more than one, let's have it only. Oh, actually.
Caught up? Okay, good.
Let's
Oh, I'm still playing.
see how much tick we can get away with.
This is Light Space. It is also very impressive. Especially as compared to mine.
Alright, that is all I need.
There is Light's face in the form of a sculpture. And
My giant infinite lake of oil.
and here's Light in the form of Light. Hello, Light.
Hello! So yeah, they're right over here with the skull fragments.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. Boop-a-doop-a-doo.
So that's good. So we just drop that on top. We need to link to here from here. What's up? Oh, it might be locked. Yeah, silly chunks. There you go.
Oh, thank you. 64. That's a good amount of Wither Roses to have.
One thing you might want to take a look at over here in my apiary.
Yeah, the 2 blocks in the carpet. Yes, I remember that from last time.
Yeah.
Can you place the carpet on top of the rose, or do you have to place a block underneath it, then place the carpet, then kill the block?
I'm fairly certain you have to place it on the rose, because if carpet is on nothing, it pops off.
Okay, cool. Time to lock up your bees. George is coming to town. Oh yeah, Light's place is pretty sweet. His base is in the end because why not?
That was
Frog's
my
base is in the real world with mine. But
that was my exact reasoning. Was why not? I
feel like
hadn't built one here yet.
Is that. Yeah. Yeah, there's his machining area.
Okay, so that's
and here's my astral portal.
And then if we put that here,
I get the brown mushroom house, like it's Frog gets the red mushroom house. And out here we have
Okay, so that pulls that, and
The
that
border.
sends it up there.
An oil lake and water lake. It's pretty sweet.
Okay, so that's going to grind away.
That looks like expansion plans to me.
Yeah.
Because the factory must grow.
Well, that's the nice house.
Yeah.
Don't even need to do any factoring over there. Unfortunately,
I like how
you can't do any
you can
sleeping.
see that it's just a like a house floor plan, like
Mm-hmm.
you'd see in real life. It's pretty great. Here's your 2 bathrooms and your 3.5 your 3 bedrooms and your 2.5 baths and yeah.
Oh, I still have
Nope,
this running too quick.
Undergarden.
Let's fix that. Okay, so now that should tick every 2 minutes. To drop more onto this, which will keep grinding up that. Has everything been worked out with the bees?
Enderby has not escaped yet. This feels promising.
Yay! Apiary storage is good. Centrifuge is good.
Reminds me, I gotta go ahead and lock up all these bees so they don't get killed by my wither rose. While I'm placing it.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because bees are dumb.
They do have their moments.
Okay, so this is full now. What do I take out? No. Yeah, signal them. I don't need a signal them bee. There. I'm not using signal them. I'm not using Constantan. Why? Why do I have this? Why? To check off a mark on a list and feel good about it. God
well,
damn it.
I mean, if you've got a bunch of metal, you can make a giant base for a beacon, such that you can have lots of buffs when you're running around your base.
Beacon. Hello, carpet.
Makes me wonder, can you make a bacon in this one? I don't think you can.
Bacon? There is at least one bacon. It is a comes from Tinkers, and you cannot make it. It's just a thing that you get as a benefit. There's a second bacon that I think you can cook and make a BLT with.
Right, except I want one that you give meat and it gives you buffs. Like a beacon, but a bacon.
Ah. The meat beacon. Sounds terrible.
You can melt beacons into molten obsidian. Oh, if you put in a foundry, you get both the obsidian and the glass.
Ooh. Do I even have the clogged bee still going? I do. Have fun.
Okay, so all of that is all of that. The trouble is whether or not I'm going to be making coal faster than I'm making plastic.
You turned stone into end stone. Good to know.
Molten obsidian is lava. Is it though?
A is A and B is B.
Okay, so now I have real coal. So now I figure out where I put my elevator. Come back down here. And now we have to pipe the coal into here. Oh, my bot is
obsidian
dead.
is basically rock glass. So it changes because to have like a crystalline lattice because it's glass. Then you melt it.
Yeah.
God, it depends. Like maybe if it somehow like made itself into like long chain molecules or something like that, like a polymer, then you could actually like have molten obsidian that would be different from magma. But yeah, just a weird thing to think about.
And then the other question, is it solid, or is it kind of like glass where it never quite makes it to solid? Because from what I recall, particularly old school glass, like in churches, isn't completely solid and thus slowly drips down over the centuries. And so if you look
Okay.
at old church windows, the top is really thin and then the bottom is thicker.
Okay, you are both right and wrong. I've heard your assertion a lot, and you are both
Uh-huh.
right and wrong.
Nice.
You are correct. Glass does flow. However, the appreciable rate of flow of glass is so slow as to be effectively not a thing. The reason that old glass is a little bit thicker at the bottom and thinner at the top is because the method they used to make the flat glass was basically using centrifugal force. They would spin it into a shape. And so you
Neat.
end up with a slight little thicker at the end and thinner at the top. And so you put the thick in the bottom to help set your glass in place, right?
Yeah, keep it stable.
To help keep it stable. That is why you see the thick glass in the bottom and the thin glass in the top. So yeah, I learned
That
that
is way
a
cooler.
while back. I know. I know the not real way is much cooler. I'm just here to rain your parade.
No, your thing is way cooler.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. But yeah, it is really cool, like the inventive ways people have come up with to turn
Get the job done.
less than efficient processes into coolness, as it were.
So, how are we going to get that stuff over here? Step 1, entangled block.
Okay, so if I want that to modify that, I might need to later on move this Wither Rose over there so I can actually transform my Enderby. So their paths will cross, and so we can actually potentially change it. Yeah. That's future George's problem. Today George is happy he has another bee.
And Mac is contemplating the nature of stone.
It's a good thought, isn't it?
And whether or not you can count ice as stone and thus water being lava. And so I'm trying to think of what makes something a stone.
I think it's a stone technically if it consists mostly of silicon oxide.
Right. So
I mean,
having it mostly hydrogen and oxygen would make it not a
it's not
silicate
organic
type thing.
Yeah. It didn't make anything. Crud.
And so now you need to go and make that alignment chart of our good friend, good versus evil, lawful versus chaotic, for what counts as rock. And so where
hot dog sandwich.
Yeah, so where on that alignment chart would ice therefore be rock? Because I think along one axis you'd have what it's made from. That if it's not silicate, it's not. That would be on the lawful. And then the chaotic, rock is rock. But along the good versus evil, I'm not sure.
I think chaotic would be lava, like liquid lava is a rock.
Oh yeah, so yeah, use lawful versus chaotic for the structure, and then good versus evil, the ingredients.
Mm-hmm. Or something like that. You know, we're the experts here. Oh, I actually got warm void finally, so I feel much happier in the Nether. First time I've ever had it.
The end.
Yeah, you know what I meant.
Yeah. Okay, so that is coal going in there. So we pull charcoal out of here, and that will make plastic. Huzzah.
Okay.
Now for just all of the other things. Music video by Hank Green, going after those types of questions. Concluded that water could be a type of lava, and thus we are all lava monsters. Maybe.
As a professional lava monster myself. That's because I eat humans.
Okay, so now, why is this? Oh, because I didn't set it to. Okay, next step, pull plastic out, dunk in here, pull into receptacle, which requires 2 more fluid modules, which requires a bit of iron, but also modules. Où est le modules? Les modules. Bonk. Modules est disponible.
No, don't stare at it processing. Do something else.
Do something else. Do something else.
No. Can't resist watching bars fill up.
So, do you have a top place you would want to go for a reason, and a top place you would want to go for no reason at all?
Well, I mean, reason's a broad term. I would say that I would like to go to. I've wanted to go to Angkor Wat, like
Okay.
the temple structures out there in Cambodia, because
Sure.
they seem like they're pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a reason.
So that's a reason. So
Okay.
a reason is like a very specific thing that you want to see in a place or do in a place, as opposed to like Hawaii is a nice place to go. Kind of want to go there someday, but you don't necessarily like. I definitely need to go to Diamond Head. Oh, I need to check out the former leper colonies on Molokai. Stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah. So the Angkor Wat would be my place for a reason. I've just always been kind of fascinated by those temple structures there. They just seem really old and impressive and amazing that they were, buried in the jungles, and now they're. I don't even know if they're a tourist trap, but they just seem like really impressive and neat to me.
Sure.
But with regards to for no reason, like no particular reason, I mean, Japan, frankly, I've wanted to go to Japan just visit. I've never been there. Seems like it'd be a fun time. Alternatively, I mean, frankly, pretty much any place in Europe. I've been to England. I've been to. There's Tom. Yay. Been to England. Been to Ireland. They're both very nice. I'm not sure how well I would do in a place that wasn't at least partially English speaking.
Yeah, that would make.
I do know that.
But like around Angkor Wat, I'm sure they've got enough to keep the tourists happy. You can generally depend on the educational system over in Japan.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, and you know, now that English is the lingua franca of the world, it's not unreasonable to have between that and and you know Google Translate. I feel like I
Mm-hmm.
could probably survive for a decent amount of time. You know,
Mm-hmm.
not even survive. That's a stupid way of phrasing it, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Make do with only
You know,
mild inconveniences, really.
yeah, yeah. Ancient debris, baby.
Okay, so let's
All
double
right,
check
let's
these
hit it.
directions. Pull from right, send to down. Pull from right, send to down.
I gotta say, I really am enjoying these bunny slippers. I'm sure I'd be dead a dozen times over if not. All right, come on, stupid zombies. There, now you're all dead. We feel better.
Okay. So this pumps out the plastic slightly faster than it can make it, but there's no way the LPG is going to be made super quick. So this should be good plastic production.
Oh, Monty just got back from his first day at training, and I'm hearing from the distance you could have done better in other light scolding. So I'm going to go check how that went. I'll be back in a moment. Yeah,
Sure.
he's just a puppy, but you know
Yeah.
what you got. Okay.
So how's everybody in Chatland? Do y'all have favorite places that you would want to go, or for reasons or no reasons? I always like hearing about people's thoughts on travel. Okay, so that's this one pretty much done. So that's pulling it out of there. So I would need one that will also push it into there. So I'm thinking this one should be making the LPG. Ancient Egypt. It's a little difficult to get to, but I like your moxie. Yeah, so we should probably do the LPG through here. Do whatever the next level down is over there. And just have them circle around. So we'll need 2 more fluid thingies. Pull an LPG out of this, pushing it into here. Yeah. And so the situation here is these 2 are full, so it's not producing any of the others. Yeah, so ancient Egypt is cool. It's just, you can't go to ancient Egypt. You can go to Egypt. And with imperialism, you probably should also go to London, given that's where a lot of their stuff is. Okay, so we will need 1 more. Yeah, 1 more modular router. and then quite a few more of those modules. Do we have any routers laying around somewhere? Yeah, and as awesome as ancient Egypt was, and they did a whole lot of things, so was ancient China. And so I would love to see a side-by-side, like, tit for tat, just invention off between ancient Egypt and ancient China. Because, like, they made ice cream. So many points go to China for ice cream. Or something that's at least vaguely ice cream. Okay. So put this here. And so this will pull the next to top. Bam, bam. This one will pull next to bottom. Bam, bam. Probably need to have that one pull the bottom as well. Okay, time to entangle another thingamajig. Entangle block. We take the elevator, entangle it with whatever this is. What's my favorite power gen? I personally like the unabashed convenience of the power mod, but for raw power, you can't beat. Now I'm blanking on the name. Mechanism. Like, Mechanism itself is just unbeatable for the things that it does, if what you like is mind-melting efficiency. Turning every ore into as many product as you possibly can, generating more energy than anyone could ever need, such that you can just break down atoms and then glue them back together however you want. Mechanism is just ridiculous. It's so efficient and good at things. But Power is clean. It looks nice. The upgrade tree is very clear and straightforward. And there's not a whole lot of different ways into doing things. You don't need 17 different machines. You need 2. A power thing. Okay, 3. A power thing, a zappy thing, and this orb.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Dog report is, he was okay.
Yeah, dog is dog. They are
Dog
at
is
the
very
place to learn. If they were already good at it, you'd just be wasting your money.
Yeah. He's got a lot to learn. He's still a puppy. He still wants everyone's attention and love and everything. But, you know, he's gonna...
Yeah, like, that's totally gonna go away.
I'm being told that the trainer lady could, like, he spent the first 15-20 minutes just being so over whining and being overwhelmed by all the other dogs and all the other people, and him wanting to meet everybody and all that
Sure.
fun stuff, which is cute and adorable, but still.
Mm.
But he's smart, but he's dumb. The paradox of the dog.
Yep.
All right, what was I gonna do with this netherite scrap? Everything, probably.
Everything, nothing. And Mac, no, I did not get a chance to actually watch those videos. Trouble with vacation is I never have time to do anything. Too busy vacationing. Okay, so what we're going to do. Let's put this back.
Manulin ingot.
Manulin.
Manulin, thank you. I did not. Manulin. Time to get out the book. The big book
That was not a good idea.
of evil.
What have I broken?
Manulin sounds like tier 4. What's it do?
Oh, I broke the
Manulin.
analog lever. What strength was
Insatiable.
this at?
Only 3.5 attack damage, but 1.25 attack damage. Huh.
Let's
Insatiable.
set it at 9.
Good to know. And it's cobalt, which I have tons of now, thanks to some bee or another.
Probably the cobalt one.
And no, I have not made the cobalt bee yet. It was some other random bee that was giving me a ton of cobalt.
Oh, really? That's handy.
Yeah, I now have about 300 cobalt chunks I've not even done anything with yet. Let me find out which bee it was.
I can't get an LPG bucket because I need to make more LPG, and the moment I make more LPG, it's going to turn it into plastic.
It was the frosty bees from that thing, that place, the Undergarden. They give cobalt at a pretty decent rate.
Okay, so we take those out. And we grab a bucket of this stuff. And that should get this thing moving again. Good, good, good. Where do we put our bucket of blue? How about right here?
I gotta need a lot more netherite.
Is that reflecting the sky? That's really pretty.
What's reflecting the sky?
The puddle of kerosene.
Really?
Like, I put kerosene down, and it's reflecting the stars in the sky in the end.
Huh. That is pretty cool.
Or doing a weird X-ray effect, and I'm just seeing the stars on the other side. It's hard to tell.
Oh, are there? Yeah, there are stars down in the end, aren't there?
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, so what I actually wanted to do was we need
If it was
to take
X-ray, it almost sounds like there could be actual use for it, but no.
Okay, so back. Oh, I need to actually grab said LPG. Okay, so back, whitelist, LPG, bring into the router. Good. then up, out, white, LPG, go. Okay, so step 1, pull from thing. Step 2, put it away. Step 3, pull it back out, and then deposit it. There we go. So put this in here, and it'll make some plastic. Okay. Next up is the next one down. Which is this one.
Okay. Ba-ba-da.
So pull, push, pull, push. So we need 4. We only have 2 modules. Get me more modules. Oh, gonna need more iron too. So many cauldrons being used.
Alloy ingots 2 for 3. Astral infusion, I think, is still the best way to go. Ooh, 5 ancient debris. Delicious. Lobster. Guess I'm coming from there.
Okay, pull from back. Push up. Pull up. Push right. Double check. Pull from the back. Push to the up. Pull from the up. Push to the right.
Oh yeah, I also have a gem here I'm gonna make into a socket thing. Did I want day
Let's
or night?
do the time warp again.
I should make another light well. Well, 2 aquamarine, crystal, some marble.
Okay, gasoline to LPG going well. LPG is still turning into plastic. Brilliant.
3 ruined, 2 chiseled.
Now I need a tangled block for kerosene. Okay, so put that here. Go and tangle the kerosene. And then for that, similarly, we need 1, 2, 3, 4 module thingies.
I got so much rosewood now. It's great. Man, tree beacons are nice.
Mm-hmm. Have to pick up that kerosene. Okay, so pull from front. Push to up. Pull from up. Push to left. Double check. Pull from front. Push to up. Pull from up. Push to left. Kerosene. Okay, and then one last one for diesel. Except nothing turns into diesel, does it? No. So we're just gonna pull diesel, push it in here.
So what kind of, are we refining oil now? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, so the refinery turns oil into all four types, so diesel, kerosene, gasoline, and LPG. But if any one of those gets full, it stops producing all of them.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm setting up a system that will take everything from this refinery, convert the diesel into kerosene, the kerosene into gasoline, and the gasoline into LPG.
Okay, and the LPG is the one that you are planning on using the most of?
And the LPG is what gets turned into plastic.
Okay.
With the assistance of coal.
Yeah, all I'm hearing is Factorio right now, so...
Yeah, that's pretty much all it is.
Okay.
Except, I have quantum entanglement on my side. Oh, I already have one of these. So I don't actually have to take things places.
So you're saying it is not using a long series of tubes?
No, it is not. And thus, not really Factorio now, is it?
Yeah.
No drones, no trains, no conveyor belts, no tubes.
Hey, I've seen conveyor belts in your base. Don't even pretend you don't have some conveyor belts laying around somewhere.
Oh, I've got Factorio going on somewhere else. It's just this one isn't isn't Factorio. Okay, so turn that into diesel, and now we need 2 more modules. So we make 6 more modules. And then I should have just too little iron. Okay, 2 more cauldrons. 2 more fluid things. Okay, pull from the right, push to the front. Pull from right, diesel. Push to front, diesel. Let's do that first. Pull from right, push to front. Diesel. Okay, it has successfully pulled the kerosene. Okay, so this refinery controller now has everything below 1 bucket. Okay. Infinite lava is being infinite. M2X upgrade, so we'll be able to store a whole bunch of plastic.
Alright. I put this stuff back. Hey, don't explode on me, stupid aquamarines.
So, infinite oil going into refinery to make infinite plastic.
How dare you?
Network API. Weird.
Source chunk? What? Sure I have some. Do I? Do. Okay. Kind of made that thing. Let's see, what do I have access to that I can most convenient for converting to netherite scrap?
When the sentry gun is covered by a security station, players allowed by the security station will not be targeted.
That's what they say until they get what they need out of you, and then all of a sudden it's destroy all humans. Mark my words. Endstone smelter.
Micro missiles.
Elysium. Sure, some of that laying around.
Okay, it's kind of looking like the next thing I'm going to need to make is a color farm. But for now, let's go back to working on the keep. We have way too many things on us. Let's put some of these down.
Oh yeah, refining. Yeah, you found it in what do you call it? Oh, that's 6 minutes ago. Oh my goodness, I staring into space and not thinking. Ah. Oh well. Yeah, refining is fun. Only done it in what do you call it? Mechanism.
Go put the modules back. Then we can work on the keep. Okay. Smooth tile carved. So smooth is already smooth. Next up, tiles. Mm. 33. Probably 30. Well, let's just do 32 for now.
Hey, what kind of fun alloys can you make? A block of coal. That's fine. Ah, basically just 2 for 3.
5, 10, 16. Carved.
It's a fine ratio, I suppose.
Okay.
Need some blocks of coal.
We're gonna need lotus planks. We've got a few of those.
Yeah, I was cooking some Hoglin sirloin too.
Ooh.
Yum yum. Oh, I already have some in there. What can I make with Hoglin sirloin? Warped moldy meat sounds delightful. And that's it. Well then, you can go ahead and storage, and if I ever need something to eat, I will forget about you entirely. As is tradition.
But you'll eat it like one time just to add the thing to the stuff that might give you a heart someday.
Oh yeah, definitely. I have a whole line in my backpack of everything I'm going through. Pad Thai, tofu scramble,
Oh, nice.
all the burgers. All the burgers.
So many burgers.
All the colors of the rainbow. All right. Forgot I should look at how to alloy netherite.
Ancient and gold. Ancient and gold.
Mm-hmm. Now, I have gold bees. There's no reason not to just use up gold because I will get more gold as I have infinite gold because I have gold bees. But I am so cheap. So very cheap. And not worth it. Oh, right. I can make better centrifuges. It needs a lot of. Oh, that's so much netherite. Okay. So it's 3 by 3 by 4.
Oh yeah, I could probably do that too.
So it's 36. But the
I just don't think I
thing also
generate.
needs 3 more.
I don't think I generate enough stuff to merit the better centrifuge, though. Not without higher level apiaries, at least.
Hmm. Apparently, our dog is refusing to get out of the car. I'll be right back.
Okay. Kind of want to make some buttresses. So they don't go up to the roof because they're holding the wall up. But some of them do go pretty much to the roof. Looks like they go about 2/3 to the full way up. Okay. What type porphyry do we think? Thinking polished. We'll have it run from where the windows are. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut down. Like so, maybe? See how that looks. Might need to use stairs to make it a little smoother.
seems that the issue was that he wanted to go more places in the car than just a short ride, and therefore what we were doing is torture.
How could you be so mean to
You
a
know it.
tiny little puppy?
Uh-huh. Hey, he's basically full grown, so he's all of like almost 20 pounds.
And then pillars.
All right, let's see what I can do with this.
Sometimes it is very hard to place blocks exactly where you want them. Especially stairs.
Ooh, I need a tier 4 hammer. It was Tetra.
Electro.
Lots of achievements, isn't it? For advancements.
Let's see how this looks. And we fell in the lake.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Don't really stand out. Okay, now back to Alabaster Walls. Pretty sure it's alabaster tile walls. Gonna double check. Yeah. Let's see how that looks. Stands out better. Still feels like it's missing something.
A certain je ne sais quoi.
Yeah. With emphasis on the qua.
I do like that the my netherite was hidden in the depths of some honeycomb.
Oops. That was not where I thought I was.
Bamboo.
Oh, I fell. What you need the bamboo for?
Ah, for my bamboo bridge to.
Ah, yes. I think that buttress is pretty good. Next up.
Oh wow! Almost looks like a little platform. That's pretty sweet. Okay, this works. Okay, gonna need some more bamboo bridge. That still looks good. Ka-ching.
Oh. Come on, server. You can do it. Yeah, there we go. Just that little bit of extra texture.
Frog. Oh, by the way, Frog only showed me the other day about how you can hold down Shift and you won't fall off of things when building. I had no idea
Oh.
about that.
Yeah, that's a fairly important thing to learn. Hey there, Frog. Speaking of that devil, how's it going?
There's a handsome devil frog. Oh, there is.
Sitting in the chat.
How's it going, Froggo? I'm using what you taught me.
One important thing to know
Fly off
is
anyway.
there are a couple of blocks in this game for which the shifting does not work. Not a ton, but there's at least a couple where you will shift right off of them. But why you would put a chest over the void is a whole other question between you and your maker. Yes, perfectly functional server. A mostly perfectly functional server. Can't really say it's functioning perfectly, but it is, in fact, functioning.
Yeah, it seems fine to me.
Oh no. Fell. It's almost time to go check on my plastic production. Okay, roof is now slightly more ribbed. Yeah, it looks a lot better.
This deep slate, right? Yeah.
Just a little bit of texture goes a long way.
She didn't have that rail, but whatever. Oh, it's like a highway now. Oh, it's so huge.
Tile wall. Time to put up some walls. You know what? I should probably make those elevators first.
Good, good. And nothing gets pop here. Extra good.
So, Frog, how's everything going with the move? I heard
Yes,
there may
Frog,
have
show
been
us your
some
move.
procrastinating involved. Wouldn't know anything about procrastination.
No, no one here does that ever. I should do my taxes. On a completely unrelated note.
Yeah, we were going to do them before the trip, and then we didn't.
End of statement.
Oh, right. I need actual bones for this. Don't have any on me. Oh. Vicious lies. Vicious lies and slander.
Come for the lies, stay for the slander.
Ah, yes, if it weren't for all those extra activities, it'd be right on schedule.
Now I'm going to the nether.
So what you doing in the nether?
I'm just picking up some blackstone to improve my tetrahammer so I can make this pickaxe netherite. First, I'm gonna see what's over here, because I'm just kind of curious. Oh, mine's so fast.
Okay, got a whole bunch of string. Bam. Bam. Turn this into wool. I'm gonna need a bit more than this.
Llama bleats. What?
It's probably one of the ghosts. Those weird wraiths that sound like various overworld mobs.
Yeah, it could be.
I mean, it's possible that a traitor found his way into the Nether.
Forgot there was lava everywhere. I don't know why I forgot that. You'd think that'd be an important thing to remember.
You'd think.
Another news. Me smart.
Okay, so stack bones gets you about 2 2/3 elevators. I need 4 more elevators. So I'll probably just grab 2 stacks of bones and be on my way. Bonk. Okay. All that bone meal. Let's go. Ooh, miner's pick.
Nice.
Improves my mining speed. It's actually pretty decent now, because I haven't really upgraded any of my tools, and I don't have magic.
Yes, it was one of those weird wraith things. Soul bead.
Yeah, there are a couple of things that don't have any uses in JEI that I wonder, like, are they not for crafting and there's something else you can do with them? But I don't necessarily know where to look it up. Mods are not the most well-documented things.
If used as is one special way, boy oh boy, it'll be interesting.
If you feed this to a chicken as it's about to be killed by a wither,
When the blood moon is rising. Wait, wrong game.
only slightly. There are mod packs with the blood moon, because people like that game.
What? People like Zelda? I'd never heard of such a thing. People
Oh, and
like my niche game that I discovered?
I I heard that Tunic might actually be slightly less cute Fox Zelda and slightly more Fox Souls than I was originally led to believe.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm confessed, I'm a bit surprised. It looks so cutesy, though.
Mm-hmm. Catches you by surprise.
I wonder how hard we're talking here.
I don't think it was hard enough to make the news about being hard. It was just some streamer people I saw had been playing it were tweeting about it being Fox Souls instead of what they expected, but they still enjoyed it.
That's good. Wait for it. And Murder Blaze.
Okay, so still need some walls here and there, but it's coming along. What do I not want to be holding on to? You know what? Why do I even have this beeswax on me? Goodbye.
None of your beeswax?
Except it is my beeswax. Kind of want to put a plate glass window in right here so you can look over.
I'm already here like a million different ghasts just outside of where I am. The more I like my plan of just digging straight through the earth.
There we go.
Wait, the fudge up there? Okay. Guess I can go up there.
Yeah, Mac, the wall interaction with the window is real weird.
Whoa, don't freeze on me, please.
No freeze, please.
No freeze. I just annoyed a ghast, and now it's suddenly frozen for a second. Okay. I hear a witch, too.
Which is probably a ghost.
Welcome to Minecraft, where everything is a ghost.
Oh no. I'm out of walls.
It's trying to lure me in with chicken sounds.
Okay. Okay. That one's done. Now to work on the other.
That was almost bad.
What'd you do?
I kind of fell from a very high height and then panicked and fell into the lava ocean. I'm fine.
Oh, goodness.
And I was panicking too much to equip my obsidian. Where is it? Oh, there it is. My obsidian skull belt. Maybe I'll just put that on right now. Because if there's one thing I'm good at, it's panicking under pressure. Okay. Well, I got 58 black stones. There's that at least.
That's good.
So what's up with race? Are they just like around in certain spots in the nether just like other things are?
As far as I can tell, yeah.
Okay. So So yeah, if you happen to find any pyramids made of black stone, and there's a super sweet chest in the inside full of good stuff, disarm it first.
Yeah, I typically don't trust chests. Did it explode and chuck you into the lava?
Yeah, after a fashion, yes. Something's growling at me. I don't like it. I think I have enough blackstone, yeah. Alright. Home I go. Home is this way. Nope, home was the other way. That's fine. There's a door over here, I think. Why'd you make me kill you, Piglin?
Why do you make me do this?
Why is the door only open for a fraction of a second? Come on.
I'm gonna run out again, aren't I? Definitely.
What's fun is some piece of my equipment or another it's giving me my shield actually. Yeah, reflective defenses. So whenever the wither skeletons actually manage to hit me with an arrow, they then immediately go flying backwards off of the ledge into nothingness forever. And it's pretty fun.
Nice.
Okay. Quest completed. Tier 4. I can hone this silly hammer. I guess I'll give you more durability. Why not? Now I should be able to turn this into a netherite pickaxe. I still might. Oh, no. Yeah, let's back in my. God damn it. Are you still going? Interesting. Ooh, I can toss all this junk in here too. Gotta keep up my netherrack collection.
Okay. Now check on my plastic. See if it's all borked. 1,500 pieces of plastic. Refinery controller still appears to be working. Stuff down here appears to be working. So let's take out random supports that aren't necessary. Okay.
Right, netherite pickaxe. Ka-ching.
Pressure seems good. Temperature seems good. We're making plastic. We are not losing oil. And if we are, we're losing in a way that I can't tell.
Invisibly, the best way to mess up.
Yeah, so this is what the missing part is supposed to look like, Mac. Wasn't this gap smaller? I don't think so. But like we can just stand here and stare at it for a bit, see if any of it goes away. Because I had initially tested it out by draining it into a garbage can for a while.
Oh, the oil?
Yeah. Well, it hasn't tried to grab another bucket yet. We'd have heard a splash. So I'm pretty sure it would pull from over here, because this is the farthest point. See, we heard it swoosh, but nothing has changed. Okay, we'll eventually need to figure out the floor in here, but ceiling seems nice. Sculptures are doing all right. I do like those two little balconies up there. Might need to put doors on them, though.
Wait, you can use a blaze rod as a handle?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like it would hurt. Or an end rod. Alright, how do I make an end rod? I can do that. My God, I'm keeps kind of staring at all this stuff I forgot to actually look at in what do you call it? Tetra. But I'll get there eventually.
Okay, porphyry pillars.
That's right. It's some questy stuffy. Free end rod. And a sharpened spoon. Delightful.
A sharpened spoon?
Yes, it is a aluminum spearhead on an aluminum handle. It's called the sharpened spoon. Yeah. Thank you, random rewards, I guess?
quite get the proportions right. Got any swag liquid you can waterlog those stairs that are edging the building? It's a good question, Mac. But I'm not certain whether or not you can waterlog things with a non-water fluid. Probably can, right?
Swag liquids. What liquids would be considered to be swag, I suppose?
Like netherite honey.
I could see that. I have so much cat. I have a bunch of catnip honey, by the way. If you ever want some, it makes you run really, really fast. What am I missing?
Yeah, Frog, I'm a little less concerned about the mod maker programming the fluid so much as Minecraft programming the stairs to begin with. Because, like, if you can waterlog things with lava in vanilla, then you could probably waterlog them with anything in modded. But, like, if I have it pour off of these, then I'd have to have somewhere to catch it down there, too. I mean, lava does sound pretty cool, though. Yeah, because, like, you can't waterlog it with lava.
I never knew to do the gem cast. Is that what I'm missing?
And if you can't waterlog it with lava, it leads me to believe you can only waterlog it with water. And that's boring. And I don't think I have any other fun fluids around anymore because all of my refined oils are being turned into plastic. And I could waterlog the edges, except they're all going to be like these. Like, I'm going to make them all buttressed and whatnot. And it might be cool to make the buttresses, oh, around the wall on the ground? I mean, I've already got a moat. I don't need a tiny second moat.
No, I didn't. One remaining.
Are you looking for a random missing achievement?
Yeah, I'm. So I am try to do the advancement, the cast collector. Collect one of each gold cast.
Sure.
I have literally every single one that's in JEI.
Oh.
Like, there's more in JEI than there are listed in the achievement. Let's confirm. Let's do this in order even, because why not?
Do you have a blank cast?
Blank, ingot, nugget, gem. What's that? Rod, repair kit, small plate. Rod. Small plate. Repair kit. Pickaxe. Small axe. Small blade. Pickaxe. Small axe. I missed small blade somehow? Well, it's a good thing I did this.
Yeah.
Small blade. Make me a wooden small blade.
Unexpected.
Yeah, really. Need some wood.
Yeah, and chat's like, have you done these crazy things? No, it's always a mundane little detail, folks. Like, it's never, you had to do something weird. It's, how did I miss that one? I thought that was the first one that I did.
It may very well have been the first one I did, but here we are. Wooden small blade. Still got gold on me, good.
George is perfect. How could George miss anything? Ever?
Haha.
There you go.
Achievement gotten. Now if make all the small blades in the world.
5.
I even made this stupid inlay gold cast. Grumble, grumble. Oh well, doesn't matter. Forge one of every broad tool. Okay. Locate a clay island in the sky. Kind of interesting.
So a clay island instead of a slime island, huh?
Yeah, it's an achievement in the Tinker's Construct.
I don't think I've ever seen one of those.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Gotta look at my map now. It's a regular island.
Crafting in your backpack seems like cheating. You should use your interdimensional demon portal like normal people. I know, right?
I use my backpack for compacting honeycombs into honeycomb blocks.
Once again, I'm holding too many things.
Well, I don't appear to see a island in the sky, or clay one at least, in the north half of our continent. Question is, do I care enough to try and find one in the southern continent? Burning Mansion. I remember that. Yeah. Back to staring at advancements.
Yay, staring. Mac, this is a diamond backpack. There might be one more upgrade. There is a netherite backpack. I should probably do that.
Go ahead and make the catalyst just to knock the achievement off.
Yeah, you'd think it would take more than just the one ingot. Ooh, drop spindle. Chance to repair your armor while fighting your enemies. It's not bad.
Goodbye, catalyst. I told my Heather I'd be done here soon, so I should probably wander towards that.
That's probably wise.
Catacombs. There are catacombs with forgotten guardians in them in the Undergarden.
Ooh.
Full set of Cloggrum armor. One block of every Undergarden war. Catch a Wibbling with a bucket. That's right, I have a platypus somewhere. Plant a Gloomgourd seed. Ooh, I only have 2 biomes I have not found either. Ka-ching. Alright, I'm gonna finish looking through these advancements for fun, and then I'm probably gonna be done here.
Sounds good.
Meet your fight? Nah. Beat. Honey Dipper. What Honey Dipper do?
Okay. Drop all the seeds.
Dipper.
Flax.
I'll actually look in the bee book and find out what it does. Honey Dipper. Oh. It is a wand of commanding for bees.
Oh, right. The thing that tells it which hive to go to.
It says, hey, you go there. Apparently, I've entered a pyramid in a tomb. News to me.
Yeah, they're a little loose with their definition of entering.
I have killed one of each type of Atum bandits. That's fun. Visit Oasis. I only visited 2 Atum biomes, though. Pedestals. Craziness.
There's a lot of madness in pedestals.
Tame a capuchin monkey with bananas. Craft sopa de macaco. Macaco. Banana peel.
Okay. Another tower, skeleton, and floors. Just need some walls and windows. Yeah, and so many always active redstone lamps. Only one of which is real. Emerald Flex.
Yeah, we were looking at your massive collection of just how much had to go into there to make your face. It's awesome.
And like, I've still got 3,000 as emeralds over here. And then 10,000 more emerald chunks. And the amount of emeralds that went into those sculptures is way less than had to go into this pool of infinite oil.
Really?
Yeah, because I had to buy every bucket of these 10,000 buckets of oil. Because otherwise I'd have to search the world for 10,000 buckets of oil and place them. Yuck. And so, yeah, I just use this lovely green bee here. It generates lots. How are we doing on coal? Still making a profit.
Altar of the Seas turns unwanted enchanted items into books.
Mm-hmm.
Might need that. I have a lot of junk over here. It's pretty awful.
Okay, so plastic is generating just fine. Probably want to release these chunks now. I don't need it to be generating those things all the time. Okay. And the next time I'll need to start working on the color farm and figuring out how to make all the different types of plastic blocks. So like how to divvy up the plastic sheets properly. That's the thing, Mac. Doesn't cause inflation if I don't inject the emeralds into the economy. If I hoard them all, it's totally fine. Seed De Beers. Indeed. So, color farm, distribution of plastic. Probably also want to keep a stockpile of plastic in case I ever want to do anything with Pneumaticraft. Have all this fun stuff over here. It's not actually making any of those things. I just felt like building it, not actually having it work. Oh, I do want to automate the Astral Sorcery refinement setup. I think that would be fun. The Starlight Infusion to get quintuple of things.
You know, for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just to have it around.
I mean, just in case, these 10,000 emerald chunks should become 50,000 emeralds. What would I use to put the emeralds on the pedestal and then off again? So I would need to do a little bit of research, but this block right here is likely the best bet. Good old entangled block. Because if I can entangle the thing you need to put things onto and off from, then I've got more sides to work with. And I don't have to, like, reach in over all of it. I'm more concerned about making sure all of the Starlight stuff stays full all the time. Which means I need to automate collecting the Starlight and automate pumping it into the thing. Which has always seemed like a bit of a problem.
All right. Well, on that note, I think I am Dunsky. I have done enough.
Mm-hmm.
Is there an Enderman down here? Oh, it better not be. Okay, there's not good.
An Emerald Road. I might.
That's
That would be fun. I just wish we could make fun, like, chiseled emerald blocks that look neat. One of the chisel mods was able to do that. I don't think we have that one, though. Quit it, just because it's quitting time. It is indeed quitting time.
It's quitting time. I'm Outsky. I am not going to be here Thursday, as mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess I'll see you a week from today.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. See you around, Frog. See you around, Light. See you around anybody who's still sticking around. Good night.
Bonne nuit. So yeah, everybody who's still here, it really is, in fact, quitting time. So I, as I said at the beginning, was on quite a bit of plane rides and was foolish enough to watch James Bond instead of sleep. So I left Hawaii. Well, I left where we were staying at 11 a.m. I woke up at like 8 o'clock because the sun came up and it was time to wake up. So for reference, that's a 6-hour time difference, I think. So would have been like 2 in the afternoon here. Left the place at 11. Flight wasn't until like 4-ish. But had plenty of time to walk around, find whatever we needed to eat, hop on the plane. Flight's a little over 8 hours. The food was not good. On the way out, they had barbecue chicken. It was pretty nice. Came with mashed potatoes. All in all, a decent meal on the way out there. On the way back, it was a Hawaiian chicken thing where it had a quote-unquote grilled pineapple on top. but it had so much of the sauce, and they just dunked the roll in the sauce. So the roll had just been steeping in whatever Hawaiian chicken sauce they had for however long those things existed. And then the other side was some green stalky vegetable, and I don't even know what type it was. I'm not a vegetable connoisseur. So there are some weirder vegetables that I'm not entirely certain what they are. I know it wasn't kohlrabi. I'm familiar with kohlrabi and its weirdness. But I couldn't necessarily tell you if it was like a stalk of a type of lettuce, or if it was a leek, or something proudly Hawaiian, because it came with a little lilikoi bar on the side, which was nice. A nice passion fruit bar, like a lemon bar. That was fine. But then you had the cold rice and lima bean salad on the side. I don't know what y'all's relationship is with cold rice, but mine is lukewarm at best. But like I'm okay. I can eat the rice even though it's cold. But lima beans? I was confused. So, me and my lovely wife had essentially a chunk of chicken for dinner, like a small airplane chunk of chicken for dinner. I ate the roll because I like bread more than I dislike it being soaked in sauce. But yeah, I watched 3 James Bond movies instead of sleeping like a fool. And watched Office Space because there was an hour and a half left before landing. And like we were saying earlier, there's not a whole lot of just 90-minute movies. And then I had a 5-hour layover. And sleeping in a busy airport while wearing a mask is not particularly easy. And then tried to sleep on the plane from there to here, which is about 2 hours, so it wasn't too bad. And so yeah, we came home and kind of exhausted, took a little nap. Probably should have not streamed tonight and just gone to bed. But here we are. I'm vaguely trying to get my sleep schedule back to this time zone. We'll see how it goes. But it was nice to stream. It's nice to be back on the computer, doing something other than Duolingo. And so tomorrow, we're getting some furniture delivered. I have a meeting regarding my dissertation. I have all of the work to catch up on that I missed while I was away. I wouldn't say I was missing it, Bob. So yeah, tomorrow's going to be real busy. Don't expect to stream tomorrow, but I will try to be here on Thursday, despite the lack of the other gentleman. I might play this and work on getting the color farm together. I might play something else. But what else I'm going to play is very up in the air. Yeah, because I'm still trying to work through the backlog. There are some new things I would very much like to play. There was one game recently that didn't get as much love as I had expected. I saw one person playing it, and that was it. So I might want to play that one just because it looks neat, and I don't think people have been playing it as much as they should. It's called Have a Nice Death. It looks neat. But we'll see. So I'll probably be back on Thursday at the usual 8 o'clock. I do need to write a paper for the journal, but it's a short one. I've got it mostly planned out, so it shouldn't take an overwhelming amount of time. But we did bring back some plumeria cuttings, so we're probably going to do a bit of gardening this weekend, and we'll see how all that goes. And we need to see whether or not we need to mow. I don't know what the weather was like. I didn't get a good look at the grass when we pulled in, so there's just all sorts of random things that may or may not need to happen in the next couple of days, including doing my taxes. We'll get around to that. So, long story short, there might be a stream this weekend, might do some data things, might do something else. I will try to keep you all informed over in the Discord, and I will see you in the next live stream of Minecraft or Have a Nice Death or, I don't know, Isaac, Necrodancer. There are tons of fun games to play. Might play something new, something old. Might go back to Hades. There was a lot we hadn't unlocked in that. With light.